Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. It is November 11th, 2021, 7:54 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let me go ahead and close this window. I would like to give a big, happy Veterans Day to all of our veterans out there. Thank you for your service and your sacrifice to our country, baby. Thank you. Okay? Y'all made it. Nigga, you made it. Okay? All right? Barely. A lot of y'all, you got PTSD, you got other invisible wounds that is unfortunate you can't even talk to civilian or your family about it. Give them nightmares. So, I heard 2 stories from my uncle from Vietnam, and I never want to hear them stories. I never want to hear another story from Vietnam ever again in life. I heard 2 stories. One when he landed, and one when he was leaving. And I didn't want to hear nothing else about it ever again in life, okay? It was that traumatic for me to and then on top of that, me being a medium, I'm literally seeing what he's telling me. I'm there. I'm literally there with him at this point. So this is all like, whoa, it was a lot of moments and times where I was like, do I just have a vivid imagination or nigga, am I seeing it? I know I got a vivid imagination, but not where I'm seeing faces, not where I'm actually seeing the plane, not when I'm actually seeing something blow up, not, you know what I'm saying? The captain, the uniforms, everything, the language, okay? It was a lot. It was very traumatic with him telling some of those stories. And like I said, it wasn't even some, it was 2, and I never wanted to hear anything else about it. Now, today, something ran across my table. I've been working on this for the last 2 days now. Like after I did my Aquarius read, I took a little break, went to go visit one of my favorite readers. Shout out to Tika, Undisputed Truth, honey. She's always working on cases as well. Please feel free to go check her out, undisputedtruth.com at YouTube. And there wasn't nothing, I assisted, but for the most part, it, her cases are her cases, and it just felt good to just, you know what I'm saying, not have to continue to keep pulling on that energy for myself. You feel me? So, there was nothing there, nothing left to see over there and things, and I came back and something immediately ran across my table. I'm like, oh my God, really? Today's read is on a Paul Howell. May he rest in peace. And that is another thing I'm getting. He's not resting in peace. He's not rested in peace because the person that's on a collision course to the death chamber is not the right person. We've been sitting here for a few hours chit-chatting back and forth, and me trying to make sure what I was seeing was what I was seeing. This is very serious. I put out for entertainment purposes, so a bitch don't come back and sue me in the event you think that this didn't happen, or you've been told a complete bullshit ass lie. Okay? I don't have to lie. I don't have to make this up. Okay? This is what I do. I can't help it. I'm going to tell you like this. And I'm not going to have blood on my hands not honoring spirit, not honoring my ancestors, and not putting out what I'm supposed to be putting out, okay? What I could tell you about Mr. Paul Howell and what I've learned and discovered, okay? He was getting a divorce. He was taking the kids, okay? And whoever he was divorcing wasn't happy about it. I don't know if she's on drugs. I don't know if she was smoking crack. I don't know what she was doing. I really can't speak on who he was divorcing, okay? I know he was moving on to another relationship. I know that whoever he was divorcing was cheating on him, okay? And this person and their lover made a burst of magic happen, okay? I don't see them still together. I don't know if that woman is even still alive. I'm not seeing her. I'm not seeing her. I'm not seeing her sticking around. I'm not seeing a dude that helps stick around either. Okay, it finally dawned on him, bitch. If you did this to your husband, bitch, who am I? Okay, it finally dawned on this person after it was done that, hey, shit, I'm next. Okay, you dumb bastard. Okay, so I'm looking at some fighting over property. I'm looking at some fighting over kids. I'm looking at some lies and manipulation. I'm looking at them calling on somebody for help. I'm looking at beyond the ordinary, okay? This was beyond the ordinary, all right? And I'm looking at the endless possibilities of whoever did this to him having money, property, stocks and bonds. I'm looking at endless possibilities. And I'm seeing the family or the grandparents had to step in and snatch that away from somebody before they ran through that bitch. And it still didn't hit them and look and understand that this was beyond the ordinary how this person was acting after somebody was killed. Okay? You didn't even pay attention to how they was reacting, how they was emotionless because they was getting a divorce. No, you need to look at the fact of why they was getting a divorce. And that right there should have told the whole story. But for some strange reason, they was able to get the black man and his DNA, okay, call of the muse, all right? I'm getting they received help. It was easy, okay, to point the finger at this guy. Meanwhile, not getting justice for Paul Howell. Okay? It's a lot of smoke and mirrors in this case. I'm also getting that those kids were asleep. So for them to sit there and say that they saw something, you didn't. You see them eyes? Do you see those eyes? And he also wanted me to say that if he could hold you one more time, he would. If he could embrace you one more time, he would. He also wants you to know that he's always around you guys protecting you. Always. Okay? There were so many messages. It was so many messages. I had started on it. I wasn't going to upload it. I was going to redo it again. And then Sarah said, nope. Start recording. The land between. Baby. There's a lot with this. There's a lot with all of these cards. I'm just going to be honest with you. It's a lot. But I'm definitely seeing they were fighting over property. I'm definitely seeing they was fighting over the kids. I'm definitely seeing they were fighting over money. They were fighting over usage of things, okay? A lot of things, okay? A lot. This person had gone off on the deep end. I'm getting Mr. Howell was a very successful man. And he was very successful, okay? He had lots of wealth, okay? Beyond the ordinary, okay? He had properties and probably I'm getting vacation homes and stuff. This bitch wanted it all. Okay? That had nothing to do with Mr. Julius Jones. Okay? It was just a freak accident. No, it was not. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. And he's not going to rest until the right person is caught for this. Okay? And I'm telling you, whoever his significant other, who he was divorcing at that time, needs to be looked at. And I'm getting, they may not even still be here. I don't know. I don't see them. Okay? I see they got what they wanted and moved on. Okay? I'm getting the grandparents might have raised the kids. They might have fought the significant other who was, okay, who was on some other stuff. Okay, making sure, excuse me, I'm lighting this up. Making sure that they didn't get away with nothing. All right? And making sure that the kids had a future. That their father had left for them and worked hard. He loved them kids. He loved those kids. He loved them. I get girls. He loved his girls. He loved them. And I'm honestly also heard that he would have been one of the first cases of fathers retrieving their kids due to whatever was happening with their mom. Like, he would have been one of the first cases back in 99, I think? Because that was unheard of. The mom got the kids back then. That was just what it was. There wasn't even no questions about it. It would have been questionable then. And this woman knew that. So she called the move. See, she called up somebody to help her out and get out of this. Burst of magic. Yeah, abracadabra. This person's DNA was there. Abracadabra. This person's background. Abracadabra. He's violent. He's this. He's that. Okay, that may be so, but was he that in this? Let's look. There's a lot that I'm seeing here. Okay. Endless possibilities. Look how this person looking. Endless possibilities, honey. And guess what? It did end. Because them grandparents saw to it. You're crazy. It did. Okay. But now he see that his kids is grown. They're grown now. And he wants them to know the truth. They're old enough to know the truth now. Is what I'm seeing. Okay, there was a burst of magic. All right. It was smoke and mirrors. When I went through this before, it was a tower and a 7 of swords that I specifically remember coming out with him. It was a couple, like I said, there were couples. And I was wondering, like, where the whole couples thing's coming from. He had moved on. He was leaving this person. He was leaving whoever he was with, his wife. She messed up. He found somebody. He was ready to move on and give his girls a stable home. Okay, a home that they deserved. And this bitch took it upon herself and said, no, this person's not finna get what I deserve and what's supposed to be mine. This person was very greedy. And I'm so glad that he had parents that wasn't having it. As a matter of fact, I think he changed. I'm getting that he changed the paperwork. So the bitch still didn't get what all she thought she was going to get in that divorce. Before they even divorced, he changed all that paperwork. The parents were like, do this, do that, do that, do that. Honey. And they were still acting beyond the ordinary. And y'all still never question it because they had somebody in lockup. You never pointed the true finger at them. You still helped the bitch out. But guess what? She showed the true colors, didn't she? She showed her true colors to y'all. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. I wonder if she's still alive. Put it in the comments if the mother is still in the picture. Okay? That would be a good question to know. Where is she and how is she acting in this? Okay. What else I got? Yeah, he's not gonna rest until his girls know the truth. Because guess what? You thinking that he appreciates y'all and wanting to seek help and wanting to seek justice for him, but true justice is getting the right person. Not pointing the finger and saying that it's done. No. That ain't what we doing here. That ain't what we doing here. And like I said, I'm going to honor my ancestors and do what I'm told. And this going to be on somebody else's hands. This ain't finna be on mine. This going to be on whoever it's supposed to be on. Because I'm going to be sleeping calm. I'm not finna get snatched out of my bed for this, okay? We're going to do a read on Mr. Julius, too, okay? I haven't done a read on him. To be honest with you, I've been on Mr. Paul Howell. He's the victim, correct? But I'm also starting to see that Mr. Julius Jones might be a victim, too. I'm a fair reader. If you truly want justice for Paul Howell, you will want to get the right person, not just anybody, correct? All right. The land between. Just to clarify what I'm seeing. The land between. It's getting hot in here. And I barely have anything on. I thought I'd say that. Barely. Barely. Bishop on the star. Star. Hope. Land between. She didn't get it anyway. Like I said, he changed his will. And the parents got it. And the kids. The kids and the parents got it. And I think the grandparents got the kids. So you ain't get away with nothing. You ain't get away with nothing but his murder. The land between. Heart chakra. Triumph. That's all this was about. That's all this was about. That's all this was about. This is upside down right there. 3 of Swords. That betrayal didn't work out so well, did it, Miss Hawkins? Did it? These 4s. Did it? Didn't work out so well for you. They go that 7 of Swords I'm telling you about. And the 6 of Swords too. This definitely came out. And he was trying to move away from this BS. And somebody was like, oh, no, bitch, you don't. Okay, this is a 4 of Cups. You not wanting to accept something. Somebody didn't want to accept something. Okay? Remind you, this is Paul Howell we're reading on right now. This ain't got this. I mean, I tell you, Mr. Jones' energy did not come through not one freaking time. And remind you, he's crossed over. He's gone. So his energy should be furious at the fact that this man did this to him. I'm not getting that. This is somebody he knew that was deceptive and was envious at the fact that all those endless possibilities was finna be for the next bitch. Okay? Yeah. Somebody was furious he was moving on. Somebody was furious how discontent and boring that their life was finna be without these endless possibilities, without this status. Whoever she messed around with was a fucking nobody. Okay? Look at this mask. Mask off. I ain't even noticed that was a mask. I never noticed that mask before till now. Mask off, honey. Mask off. Something about his heart was, I think he was possibly hit in the heart. And that's another thing that he's saying. Somebody shot him in the heart. I'm getting heartache and loss. Passion ignited. Right there with the heart. The heart chakra. This situation broke his heart. This situation broke his heart. That it ended the way that it did. And that this person thought it was finna triumph over his death. And they didn't do nothing but lose even more. Because they didn't get shit for it. Whoever this person is, they didn't get shit for it. And I'm glad. And I'm glad he was smart enough to change his damn paperwork. Look at this. Emotional withdrawal. The solar plex. That's right. Intuition. He knew. He knew. The way how this person was acting, he knew. Look, this 9 of Swords. There was a lot of 9s, too, that came out. It was the 9 of Swords. It was the 9 of Wands. It was the 9 of, was it Pentacles? No. It was the Hermit card. The Solitude card. The Hermit card that came out. It was the 9 of Swords, the 9 of Wands, and the Hermit card that kept coming out. It was a lot of 9s that came out. Let's see. Call of the Muse. What was that about? Okay, what did I say that was about? They called on somebody for some assistance. Okay, the significant other. Let's see what Spirit says about Call of the Muse. Mr. Paul Howell, the devil. Mr. Paul Howell, partnership and alliances. This is a 3 of Wands. Waiting on someone's ship to sail in. Third party. Standing their ground. 7 of Wands. Calling their muse, right? Paul Howell. Mr. Paul Howell. Okay. Heart chakra. Star. Foundation. That land in between. Hoping to get the house. Standing their ground with this partnership. And like I said, this person right here, honey, whoever did help her do this, they got the hell up out of there. Because they really, if it dawned on them, bitch, I just helped you kill your husband. What you finna do to me? The Wheel of Fortune. That part. Okay, bitch, I'm next. I'm getting this person possibly was of an authority figure, possibly in the police force, possibly some connected, possibly the family connected with the local congressman, local commissioner, maybe possibly the mayor. These are all major arcanas here. These are all major arcanas. And yeah, she cheated up, but this person was like, you know what I'm saying? Like they agreed to go their separate ways after they couldn't get that money. After whatever they decided they was trying to do, patience and planning, trapped in fear, heartache and loss. This person was like, bitch, I'm next. If we get married, I'm next. Look what I'm helping you to do with yours. You sacrifice. Discontent and boredom. If you get, if you decide to leave, guess what's finna happen to you? Exactly. Okay? We got 2 4s here. This heart chakra again and the foundation and achievements. It did not prosper, honey. It did not prosper. Call the Muse. I'm just so glad he was smart enough to change his will. Before the divorce. How about that? Endless possibilities. Oh, honey, they going over everything. The insurance policy. Positive movement forward. Look, it's the 8 of Pentacles. So they worked on this, honey. Look, the 8 is power. That's the strength card. Endless possibilities. Shape shifting ass bitch. Excuse my language, guys. I'm feeling it. Okay. Endless possibilities for Mr. Paul Howell Spirit. He saw it. He saw this coming. He saw it coming. Look, trapped in fear. Look at these 3 8s. I can't make this shit up. He saw this coming. Oh, he saw it coming, y'all. He saw this shit coming. He saw it coming. He saw that. What Nino Brown said, I never believed in magic till I see my dog turn into a snake. They turned into a lion. You thought the person was an old soul. Oh, no, bitch. This person is a lion, honey. Trapped in fear. He tried to move. He tried to get away from this bitch. Might have said some slick shit to his ass, too. Yeah, look. Endless possibilities. Which way you want to go out? Look, he knew this. He knew this. He knew this. Paul Howell, sir. Paul Howell spirit. Something about sir. Sir. He called sir. Whoever helped was somebody older. What? No. Prosperity begins. Endless possibilities. This was about money. Endless possibilities. Endless possibilities. Look at this. Material harvest. They got a 9 of Pentacles. Love begins. We got 2 aces here. Okay? It's all about, look, universe. This is the world. Endings. Conflict and defeat. 5 of Swords. Winning at all costs, honey. It's at the bottom of the deck. Balance, temperance, patience, and planning. Look at all these aces. Somebody didn't want to have this new beginning. Look, they go to ace. They go to root. This is the root of the situation. This equal give and take. It wasn't going to be no equal give and take. This bitch was finna be put out. That's the truth. Without a pot to piss in or a window to throw out. Mm-hmm. Those are her kids. Those are her babies. She took action. Accelerated motion. Okay? Who that say? Who that say? You see a man? Huh? You see? Do you see this? Do you see this? The waiting game. Do you see this? Do you see this? Wishing upon a star? We getting there next. I wish you would. Somebody's like, I wish you would. I wish you would try to take my kids from me. I wish you would try to take my kids from me. Look at his heart. I wish you would. The land between. Wow, I've never seen that before. The waiting game. Waiting a divorce. And divorce never came. And somehow it kept getting pushed back somehow. And when he started seeing those games and the actions and just slithering the way somebody was slithering, honey, they went on ahead to change that paperwork. They went on ahead and started their new beginning anyway. Put this money over here. Put this money over here. If anything happens to me, make sure that you know that the kids get this. This bitch don't get nothing. He already told his parents everything. He already told his parents everything. But somebody had called a muse and put a burst of magic on, and they completely forgot what their son told them. Huh? I wasn't there in 1999 to know what he said. He told y'all something, didn't he? And y'all didn't honor that. Your grief and these bursts of magic and this abracadabra made you completely forget what he told y'all. Okay. I got 3/8 out here. So you can't sit here and say I'm lying. He told y'all something. This is why he left everything to you and the kids. I'm leaving it alone. Because these endless possibilities. Wish upon a star. I told y'all what I said, what this wish upon a star was. We already knew what it was about. But then it gave us more clarity into these endless possibilities that almost gave them the okay. I'm fighting for my kids. I'm fighting for my house. This is why this person helped them out. I'm fighting for our future. If he gets everything, we are not going to have nothing. Huh? And then the person realized, leave this bitch. This bitch ain't finna get nothing no way, is she? So that means she finna be mooching off of what you got, right? They made a pact to shut the fuck up and never speak about it again. Or see each other, for that matter. If they're still alive. I would love to know whoever she was messing with at that time, is they still alive? Balance. Temperance. Or is that justice? Pardon. That's the Justice card. That's the Justice card. That's the Justice card. They felt this was justified. I wish you would go for my kids. I wish you would take my kids from me. I'm telling you, it was in a divorce, and somehow something came about with those kids. That he was going to take the kids. He wasn't paying her alimony. He wasn't going to pay her shit. He wasn't paying her a motherfucking thing. And like I said, it looked like she was messing around on him the entire time they was together. Whoever this person was she was with, I'm telling everything. That's the truth. I'm spilling, bitch. I'm spilling. I'm spilling. Because you about to have a man get murdered over lies. Look at this devil. You see the major arcana? I ain't got to make this shit up. We could keep going. Look, that 9 of Swords. Suffering in silence. He was silenced. He was silenced. Mr. Paul Howell was silenced. And was pissing me off. He might have trusted her parents. But he didn't leave everything. He didn't leave everything to the kids. He made sure that his parents had legal custody in the event something happened. They had power of attorney over those kids. Oh, honey, I don't know who his lawyer was, but he got this bitch together. They got this bitch together. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look who's still popping up. Look. 9 of Wands. That's the 9 of Wands. Spiritual strength. The waiting game. Fertility. Discontent and boredom. Partnerships and alliance. That's 3 of Wands. Look at these 3s. That's still a 3 there. Suffering and silence. What's at the bottom here? Sacrifice. 3 of Swords. That's temperance. Patience. Patience and planning. Two-Face. Give me a sec. The Hangman is sacrifice. Wish upon a star for Paul Howell. His was his heart. His was his heart. I'm keeping his girls. His girls was his heart. He want me to say his girls. His girls. That's right. It was a fight. It was definitely a fight. It was a fight. There was a fight for them kids. There was a fight for those kids. Prosperity begins. But he saw to it that they had what they needed in the event something went down because of how ugly things was getting. Okay? With their significant other. I don't know who this bitch is. Look. This person took action against him. And they felt justified doing it because they wanted to be Mama Bear. Now they want to be Mama Bear. Huh? Look at this magician. That's a magician right there. The awareness card, that's a magician. Okay? They go that 9 again. 9 of Wands. Okay? You're tired of waiting. Patience. Yeah, this person knew they wasn't going to get them kids. They was not finna get them kids. No, they go to 9. This the Hermit card. The Hierophant. And this person knew it. This person knew they was going to lose their kids. Look. And this is what happened. And this is why. I told you it was a lot of 9s. A lot of 9s. Now, it was like, where you think you going? Where you think you going with my endless possibilities? Where you think you going with my kids? Where you think you're going with my future? With the next bitch? Oh, no, you don't. This is the death card. In case y'all didn't know that. Suffering in silence while trying to move on. Do you see all these major arcanas? Do you see all these major arcanas? Is this for somebody that he didn't know? Is this somebody he didn't know? I just want you to look at this. Look at all these major arcanas. Look, even the chakra. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Huh? And the ones that ain't is prosperity begins. Moving on. And suffering in silence. These grandparents got some explaining to do. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. You know why you had them babies. Stop it. Look at this. Mix this up. This is crazy. It's crazy. This is crazy. Hang Mike Pence, huh? Wow. As long as you got somebody, right? Beyond the ordinary. Excuse me. Heartache and loss. This is a betrayal. Okay? He didn't know Julius Jones. So how did Julius Jones betray him? Why does the 3 of Swords keep coming out? This is a betrayal. Okay? Julius Jones don't know him to betray him. Who knows him to betray him? And to have triumph and trying to move forward. Huh? With the Chariot. I want you to put it together. Firm foundation. Yeah. Endless possibilities. Beyond the ordinary. He was shot in front of his house. And I'm getting, he was shot in the heart. Somebody had already placed some evidence there. A burst of magic. The Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune. The endless possibilities. Nobody's looking at the beyond the ordinary, honey. It's not beyond the ordinary. It's memories of love. Does he have memories of love with Julius Jones? Does he have a Wheel of Fortune with Julius Jones? Does he have a betrayal from Julius Jones? Does he have a firm foundation with Julius Jones? Are you getting what I'm trying to tell y'all? I could keep going. Material and spiritual prosperity. Spiritual prosperity from a divorce. Okay, let me go ahead and tell you. Spiritual strength. Prosperity begins. Do you see this shit? Look, all this money. Positive movement forward. Prosperity begins. Spiritual strength. Material and spiritual prosperity. I can't make this up. Somebody's looking at the endless possibilities. Emotional loss. Suffering in silence. About this positive movement forward. They still didn't get everything. It's like, oh, it was a robbery. What did he take? Did he take the truck? Did he take the man's wallet? What was taken? What was taken? What was taken? I'm not seeing anything taken, but his life. And who would want his life taken? Smoke and mirrors. Look at this. I didn't even put this out there. Look. The heart. I barely shuffled. That popped out for Mr. Paul Howell. Smoke and mirror spirit. Tower. Smoke and mirrors. Emotional loss. Suffering in silence. Smoke and mirrors. Foundation in achievements. Material harvest in the reverse. The 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. So there was a lot of 9s that came out in that first read. Look, hope. Well, that's star. What they was hoping for did not prosper. It didn't. Whatever that they caused this tower for them. I told you there was a tower, didn't I? I told you it was a 7 of Swords too. New beginnings. Look. Recognition and reward. 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, this muse. Calling on this muse. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. And he's saying choose wisely. You didn't choose the right person. You didn't choose the right person, honey. Look, the world. Look, in conflict and defeat. 5 of Wands. Somebody he was fighting with. Okay? Somebody he wanted to end it with. Somebody he was trying to move from conflict and defeat with. Okay? Look at these 2 5s. Excuse me. 3 5s. Huh? Somebody he desperately was trying to get the fuck away from. He wanted out. Out of obstacles and challenges. Out. He wanted to end wherever he was with and whoever he was with. And they caused a disruption. They caused a tower. Trying to get this land between. Trying to get these kids. Trying to get these endless possibilities. Bitch, you didn't get shit because he changed the paperwork. You didn't get a goddamn thing. You didn't get a goddamn thing. Not nothing. You still got the boot, bitch. In the afterlife, you stupid. You stupid. You stupid. He wanted me to say that. In the afterlife, bitch, you still got it. You still got divorced. You still was able to move on. But the only thing he hasn't been able to move on from is that. He feel like he was robbed, and he was. He didn't even got to feel like it. He was. I'm still getting this person was an authority figure, whoever this person that helped her out to do this. And I'm telling you, they got the hell up out of there. Because, honey, you standing your grounds with him, who's next when things don't go your way? Who else? Who's next, huh? Cheers. Yeah. You're next. Yeah, this person realized this real quick after what had happened. Especially since they didn't get that money. Now who money she finna get? Now what she finna do to you? Couldn't say nothing. This person couldn't say a goddamn thing. They took this to their grave. I don't think they still alive. Whoever this was that helped her. I think he was a liability. Whoever this person was a liability. I'm getting a family friend. A friend of the family. Look. The waiting game. Financial and material changes. Look at the wedding. Look at the wedding band. He wanted out. He wanted out. He wanted out. Material and spiritual prosperity. He was looking forward into his new marriage. And the chick could not take it. Because she wasn't going to be prospering like she thought she was. She thought she was going to get the kids. No, you wasn't. No, you wasn't. Not with smoke and mirrors, okay? I'm keeping it cute on this right here, but I'm seeing all type of smoke and mirrors, okay? Somebody was on crack, okay? I hate to be the bearer of bad news about your mama, honey, but he loved you enough to get y'all a stable home and get y'all out of danger, okay? And your grandparents, they need to be honest before they kick the bucket. Okay? It is what it is. Like, tell them, shame the devil, tell the truth. It is what it is. Okay? So this is part 1. I want to give Mr. Paul Howell his voice. Okay? Because everybody been speaking for him, but ain't nobody been speaking for him. Okay? Nobody ain't been doing their jobs properly, because if they did, they would have saw that this person's DNA couldn't have possibly been where it was. It was planted there. I haven't even done Mr. Julius Jones read yet. I will be doing that in part 2 in a little bit, okay? So that's all I have for you right now. I've clarified with Mr. Paul, 10 out of 10. On part 3, I will do both of them. So you can see the contrast in what was happening with him and what was happening with Mr. Howell and what was happening with Mr. Jones. I'm not saying Mr. Jones wasn't out robbing and doing and stealing and doing things. I'm not saying he didn't have a record, but what did he rob and steal that night with Mr. Paul Howell? I'm not seeing that. Okay? I love you guys. Please like, subscribe, and share to this content, honey. Like I said, I will be doing a part 2 later on today. I want to clear this energy. Want to make sure that Mr. Paul Howell get his energy and get what he had to say out. He had a lot to say. He had a lot to say, didn't he? I don't know how he was in this. Yeah. It's some more stuff. It's some more stuff. I ain't gonna freak you all the way out. But I said enough to question. Okay, I said enough for you to look a little deeper into what actually happened. Okay, you said you want justice for Paul Howell, then you get the right person. All right, till next time, you guys, stay safe, stay blessed, and stay tuned.